today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now for the point after. Gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
Sliding out of the pocket. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. And it's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He's still barreling through. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And that is Allen, still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 1st down, this is Geis. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ross.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Ross looking to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Ross. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Twisting away. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ross. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Geis. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
It is 3rd down.
From the gun. He's got Evans. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery. Goff. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well. Now Goff.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unity's going.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That is Tomlinson who is down. Boy, not what they want to see.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. We'll check on his status when we get back. Off to Geis on the screen. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got that kept them in field goal range? You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Ross now to throw on 2nd down. He's able to find Wallace. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Give the tackle to Terrell Lewis.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Ross. And a quick throw here that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
5 yards on the play.
3rd and 2. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
A 20-yard touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff.
Going up top for Kupp. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. On the ground, it's Geis. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 17. Rams 14.
Here's Ross looking to throw on 2nd down.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Ross from the gun on 3rd down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 8-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4.
And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On the ground, Geis. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Stop that. Their own 26-yard line.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And individually, he's done his thing with the 2 touchdowns. Bottom line, though, they're losing.
Seems to me that they need to get the...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked off at the 35, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Back to throw. Ross. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Looking to throw. Ross. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Ross on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ross now going to throw again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
From the gun, Ross. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his right. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
To throw is Ross on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the ball comes loose, and the Rams have got it back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing again is Goff. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To the air again. Goff. Forced out to his left. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. What's not fun for the defensive team?
Chandler Catanzaro lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Ross to throw on 2nd down. Evans has it left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
This is our time.
Mike
Our
Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Goff. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Rashawn Gary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. They'll get this one to Kupp. Complete. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And it's the Jags who have the lead as that one's gone to halftime. Gardner Minshew, a touchdown pass in that first half. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Finally, let's get to the desert. Let's check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Christian Kirk, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Going right back to Akers.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly executed crossing route. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 17-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, Akers. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Cam Akers.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
from the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Ross. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Pierce. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Off play action. Pierce. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ross looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Back to throw. Ross.
Left side here, taken in by Metcalf.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now Ross throwing on 3rd and long. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there are certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Pierce. And he slings one that's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
To throw on 3rd down, Pierce. Hard throw, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. This is Geis. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Tackle made at his 48.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Geis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams.
On 2nd down now. Metcalf. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Yeah,
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, Akers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Pierce. Green with a catch left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's Akers.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Here's Akers. They try and run.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
So now the Bucs down on the scoreboard. 1:53 remaining. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Ross's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it will help them at contract time.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and this squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
This will be played up right here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Yard to go.
He's back to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Rams, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From